Hello, my name is Dennis Steinman. I'm the founder of Iron Mountain Products LLC, who has developed the Game Vector Deer Recovery System. The system consists of two parts: the transmitting hide rider module that fastens to the arrow and the receiver. Now I'd like to show you how to use the receiver. The receiver consists of two parts: the receiver itself and the antenna. The antenna has to be attached to the receiver for operation. To do that, loosen the two screws and reassemble the antenna like so. This can be reversed, it makes no difference. Snug these down, make sure it's in tight. Now, to attach the gun to the antenna, this protrusion goes through the hole in the antenna, and then slide it forward and then push down on the back until it snaps in to make the connection into the receiver. There are several buttons and indication lights on the back of the receiver. The power on button powers the system up. You will see a power on light that's red and the blue light showing the range mode. You'll have a volume up button and a volume down button. Across the top, as I mentioned, is the range indicator light, and there are 5 signal strength indicator lights. There are 3 ranges: long range, mid range, and close range. Long range is blue. You're cold, you're a long ways from the transmitter. Red is close range, indicating you're very close to the transmitter, and green is in between. So as you start to track the deer or other animal and you're a long ways away, this indicator light that indicates the range is going to be blue. As you get closer and closer and closer, you get more red lights as you get closer. When the red lights get to 5, this is going to flip to mid-range, which is green. Then you're going to get more lights until all 5 lights, and as you keep getting closer and closer, it'll flip to red, meaning you're very hot, you're very close. You can also lock the system into any range by holding the volume up button and letting it cycle through the different ranges. Now I'd like to show you how to use the Game Vector system. Now I've placed the transmitter, the hide rider transmitter, over the hill about 3/4 of a mile away, through the timber and over the hill. As you can see by the lights on the back of the receiver, the blue range light is on, indicating that we're long range. We're a long ways away from the transmitter. We're getting 4 red lights. As I turn away from the transmitter, you can see the lights are reduced. You find the direction in which you get the most lights and the loudest sound. That's the direction of the animal and the transmitter. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start walking towards that and show you how it changes as we get closer and closer to the deer or the transmitter. Okay, now we've moved a lot closer, and as you can see, we've flipped into the green, which is mid-range. And as I move, the signal gets less and less, and as I point directly at the transmitter, it flips into the next range, which is a higher signal strength. Another thing that you can try is turning the system vertical, the antenna vertical. Sometimes the signal is better vertical, sometimes it's better horizontal. So when you're searching for the animal, you can do this to change the strength of the signal. You also want to sweep very slowly, or you may pass the animal. Now, as you can see, it's flipping from one blue range to green range. Another function of the system is to push the volume up and hold it. and let it cycle through, and I'm going to stop it on the green range. Now, I'm not confused by the blue. I'm just getting right there is the direction of the transmitter. And as I swing around, I get less lights and a lower sound. So when I'm pointing right at the animal, I'm getting the most lights. Now that we've moved even closer, you can see that the system has flipped into the red, or the close range. As we move from one side to the other, we see less lights and actually goes into mid-range. Again, to lock the system in the close range now, hold down the volume up button until we go to red, release your finger, and it'll lock in red. Now we can easily turn and see that the transmitter is in that direction. Now that we're very close, within several yards, we can see the signal is very strong, but we can still tell what direction the signal is coming from. Now that you know how to use the system properly, you'll never lose another deer or other big game animal. Thanks for watching.